Hey folks, it's Matt down at PAWS Candles in Provo, Nevada. It's time for another bedtime show. I'm here with Chloe, since she always punks out on me during the show and hides outside. She's one of my favorite dogs here. I had a girl who looked just like her, and me and her. If only my dogs would totally agree, because I'd take her home. She's a great dog. Someone's gonna really love this girl. She's a Husky. You gotta have a sense of humor. She's gonna test you. She's a funny, goofy girl. Huh. Okay, folks, it's pretty late at night tonight. I want to do this video though, because I didn't get the video out last week till almost 2 weeks later, almost a week later. And that was after missing videos for 3 weeks. Anyways, we are with Thor. Thor's one of our puppies. I think he's 11-month-old now. Well, he's actually 1 year. He's no longer a puppy. When did you have your birthday, mister? I'm sorry. We missed your birthday. We'll have to have a birthday cake and everything. Thor's a good boy. He's well-mannered. Thor, sit. Thor, can you sit for me? Good boy. You good boy. Thank you. You good boy. He gets along with other dogs, especially his best friend over here, Orlando. Orlando. Good night, Thor. We love you. Sweet dreams, mister. Orlando. How you doing, mister? Orlando's one of our older dogs. He's not an older dog. I consider him an older puppy, but he's almost 2 years old now, I think. Not sure how old he is. I think he's 18 months old, 19 months old. I'm not sure. He's pretty old. He's a big boy now. He's tired. Orlando, I love you, dude. You're a good boy. Go away now. Night nights. Sweet dreams, dude. I love you. Orlando. Orlando, wait. Orlando, wait. Boop. Not a very good boy. Good night, Orlando. Then we have Bonnie. Bonnie's a 3-year-old pit girl. She's a very sweet dog. Does well with some dogs, but she's got a bit of Irish in her, I think. She was kind of looking around for fights sometimes. She likes a challenge. If no one challenges her, she's like, well, whatever. She jumped into the Puppies kennel when she first got here. She escaped her kennel because she's a fence jumper. So she's going to need a well-contained yard. The good thing is when she got into it with the puppies, she was really nice to them because none of them challenged her. None of them really understood that she was looking, come on, you guys want to scrap? And they're like, oh, we want to play. Well, that's not really what I meant. Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie's a good girl. She loves people. I think she likes kids too. I'm not sure about that. She came from Desert Haven before they were shut down or taken over by the county. We hope she does well here. It's a bit warm here tonight. I don't know if she likes being here or not. The new shelter's all air conditioned and all nice inside. And it sounds really nice to me right now because it's hot in here. And even with the swamp coolers on, it just gets humid. Good night, Bonnie. I love you, dear. I know it's late. I'll get going, okay? Then we got Bo. Boo-boo. Hey, Bo. Oh, Bo, you coming over to me? I love you, dude. I love you, mister. Bo's really come out of his shell lately. He's gotten to be a lot more affectionate with me. Yes, you good boy. You good boy, Bo. Oh, Bo, I love you. I love you, Bo. You're such a good boy. Bo came from a bad situation where he was in a bad home, where he was kept in basically a kennel or a crate for most of his life. He's had a hard time getting used to being outside. He does pretty well with me now. Yeah. Oh, mister. Oh. Yeah, he used to go outside. He just wanted to come straight back in. He'd just hang out the door. Now he just wanders around, does his business, goes potty. Yes. He's a good boy. Bo's Bess's only dog. Yeah. He's doing real good with having people like Bonnie right next to him, though. Yes, you are, mister. You're doing so good. You've come so far. Yes. Bo came with us with his brother Luke. Him and Luke don't get along. We'll meet Luke in just a sec here. Mister, that was a really nice cuddle. I love you, dude. Mr. Boo Bear. Boo Bear. Bo Bear. Boo Bo. He likes to be talked to. Yeah. He's a good boy. I love you, mister. I'm so proud of you. You've come so far and so in such a short amount of time, a couple months. Yeah, you have. You're a good boy. I'm proud of you. Nice, boo. Have sweet dreams, mister. I love you. And then we got Chloe, of course. She's got a blanket. She didn't drag it outside yet. It's so hot. They don't really want blankets. This is what I tell people sometimes who complain about, well, what, the dog just laid on the concrete? They're not, they think it's like the worst thing ever. And it's like, yeah, it's uncomfortable, and yeah, they get hot spots, but this time of year, the concrete's cooler. As for a husky, they got a lot of insulation on them. They got a lot of fur. It's a very thick coat. It's a lot thicker than you think. If you were to shave a husky, they'd look very, very skinny. Maybe not so much Chloe, but Chloe is just over a year old now. She's chewing on a Kong toy I brought her. I had a Kong toy at home that my dogs were ignoring, so it was donated. Hi, good night, Chloe. I love you. All right, we got to get moving. It's late. And this is the skinny husky. This is what a husky should look like if she's purebred. Almost. I think she's a purebred husky. This is the lovely Miss Sasha. She's a bit of a talker. She can get the entire kennel talking, can't you? Sasha, can we sing the song of your people? Can we sing the song of your people, Sasha? What about it? You sing to me? You want to sing a song to me, Sasha? You want to sing a song? Let's sing a song. I love you, you love me, we're all happy now, I love you. She likes that. I know. I'm a silly boy, aren't I? I'm a silly guy. I love Sasha. I love all husky dogs. And we got such a good husky pack here today. Don't we, Sasha? All the huskies here get along. Well, I'll introduce you. We have one husky mix that we haven't introduced to the others yet, but I think he's going to get along just fine. He's a good boy. Speaking of the other huskies, singing the songs of our people. Oh, Sasha. The boys. Look what I started. Look what we started, Sasha. Nights. I love you. And then we got the lovely Miss Faith. It's a 3-year-old pit girl. I got to get some pictures of her because I haven't had her pictures up. She originally came back to us, and the owners were going to find a new way of making sure she could stay in her kennel and get out. But I think they gave up, which is sad. And I got to do a video this weekend of her. I got a video from about 2 years ago when she first came to us, and she was skin and bones. And as you can tell, she's not skin and bones no more. She's doing real well. She's very sweet and very affectionate dog. She has a chronic ear infection, chronic ear issue, which is going to require daily cleaning for the rest of her life, which isn't a big deal. It's just a little wipe. Just needs someone to do it every day. Otherwise, she gets really nasty ears. Someone cropped her ears and did do a very good job. It was probably a backyard jerk. I don't know. I'm not going to say anything mean. Gotta love. We gotta meditate on love, huh? Huh, Faith? Yeah. Huh, Sasha? Good night, Faith. I love you, dear. Good night, girl. You're good, Faith. Everybody needs some Faith, huh? She's a really good dog. And then we got Bo's brother. This is Luke. Hi, Luke. Luke's always been pretty outgoing. Compared to his brother, he's always been very affectionate. Yeah. He's not very well potty trained from what I can tell. But he's smart. He's a smart boy. Very affectionate. He just needs the time and love. Like I said, him and his brother came from a bad situation. The good thing is he's like one of my friends here. He loves me and I love him. He's a good boy. Luke, do you know anything? I haven't really asked you to sit much. Sit? Luke, you know sit, right? I think he does know it. Luke, can you sit for me? Please, mister? Please, sit. Okay, we'll try that again later, Luke. That's my mistake for not having tried it before we did the video. I don't know if you really know that or not. Sometimes I think he does it just because I have a treat in my hand. Oh, Mr. Luke. We love you. He's a very affectionate boy. Yeah, he loves to play ball. He's a ball hound, huh? Yeah. Boop. Boop. Night. Good night, Loki. I love you, Luke. Luke-a-dook. Luke, good sit. That's a good sit. You know it. I know you do sit. And then we got Kona. Kona's about a 5-year-old. It says 400 kennel club, that's wrong. She's a 5-year-old pit mix. She came from a house with other dogs, so she can't get along with dogs. She's had her out with some of the puppies. I've had her out with Sassy and Daffy. As long as the other dog is not a jerk and doesn't challenge her, she's really wonderful. She likes to have her space, too. She didn't like having dogs crowd in on her space. She really hated it when she has, like, the open space here. If this was open and there was another dog on it, she really hated that. She likes having area around her, huh? And see, like I said, it's really, really late, and the dogs are saying, get out of here, Matt. It's time to leave. It's bedtime, jerk. I love you, Kona. Go see the dogs back here. Got a new puppy that came in. She's a stray. We're calling her 11. Hello, 11. Yes. L for short, just like the Stranger Things character. She told me last night that her name was 11. Huh. I was talking to her. I came by to drop off some canned food for one of the other volunteers. I'm guessing she's about 4 to 6 months old. She still has puppy teeth. Yeah, she's still a very sweet girl. She's a little insecure, a little unconfident. She needs to build her confidence up a bit. I had her out with the other puppies, and she's a little smaller than them, and Sue is a little too pushy, I think. Just a lot of girl things. I know. Them girls. They're all pretty, huh? I know. She's a really sweet girl. Very affectionate. Very loving puppy. I know. You're just a puppy girl, and I love you, puppy. I do. You're a good girl. Gotta keep going, okay? Yes, it's bedtime, sweetheart. I know. You want to go home with somebody? I love you. You're a good girl. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. It's going to get better. We're going to find you a home. Yeah, we're going to find your parents, or hopefully they're looking for you, and we'll find them, okay? And we'll get you home. We'll find out what your real name is. If not, we'll find you a better home, okay? I love you, dear. And then we got Sue and Johnny. Sue, you got to come over here. Hey, Johnny. Hi, Johnny. You have to come in there. Johnny's the hugger. He's such a huggable boy. I love this kid. You just look at his face. Look at that face. I know, mister. Oh, mister. Let me come in there real quick. I know. I didn't come in there. What the fluff? What the foof? What the foof? That's not fair. Hey, Johnny. Hi, Susie. Oh, Sue. Sue's mad at me because I wouldn't let her beat up on the girl. I know, Sue. You're always kind of a pain in the butt, Sue. I love you. Get over here. Oh, I know. I can barely ever get any 10 times with Sue because Johnny is always I know, Johnny. I know. Boys. Yes, Frick. I know. I'll be there in a second. Good night, Johnny. Johnny, get off my lap. You're a crazy boy. There you are, Sue. Oh, Susie. Oh, I barely ever get any time to have any affection on you, Sue. I do more one-on-one with you guys. Sue, can you sit? Sue. Sit. Good girl. Johnny, sit. Johnny. Sit. Oh. Johnny, sit. He just wants to wrestle and play with me now. Sit. Johnny, you know this. Sit. Johnny, sit. Well, I'm happy I don't have treats for me. You guys don't deserve them. Johnny, hey, sit. Nope. Stop going around in circles. What are you doing? What are you doing, mister? Huh? What's up with you? No sit. It's a good sit. It's a good butt. Oh, Sue. Sue's a good girl. Johnny being a naughty boy. That's a good boy, Johnny. Good sit. Oh, I love you too. Look what I got. Yummy. I got a toy for you. Sue. What's that? There you go. You got chew toys in there. I sure you did. I'll get you another chew toy, okay? Hold on. This is why I'm here all night. So I'm here to cater all these wonderful dogs. Clean up all their poops and pee-pees. And I make sure they have everything they want. I train them. Oh, here's something. Here we go. Oh, I think this. Puppies like these ones so much. Here we go. Here we go, you. What's this? Is this a toy for Puppy? Yes, it's a toy for Puppy. Does it fit in the cage? Yeah, well. There you go. Good girl. That's a good puppy. Yeah, it's a good puppy girl. That makes me feel good. Night-night, sweetheart. Night-night, Johnny. Night-night, Sue. I gotta say goodnight to you guys, really, huh? These guys are real hands-on. Hi, boys. These are some of the best boys we've had. These guys get along with everybody. They've shown no aggression to any of the dogs here. Yes, they love Sasha and Chloe. I've had all four of them play together. They're talkers. They play. They get along really well with each other. Kind of get them in separate kennels eventually, but they like playing with each other for the most part, and they do well. Sometimes they get a little too serious, I think, but they're easily corrected. Yeah, they mind meld. Frick here, he's a little more disobedient. He's a little more his own mind. He's very much a husky boy. Huskies can be like that. They're actually bred to be somewhat disobedient. So when they're pulling on a sled, they can, if they feel the ice is too thin, they won't mush forward. Even if they're being pulled to go forward, they won't. That's what a lead dog on a sled team is really good for. A good lead dog, there's nothing like a good lead dog. In fact, I highly recommend the movie Togo. It's on the Disney Channel. The Disney Plus, the streaming one. It was one of the best things Disney's ever produced. It was about the real dog, not Balto, but the real dog who saved everybody in Nome. Because Balto's a fraud. Balto finished like the last 50 miles, which 50 miles is a lot, but Togo went 250 miles and finished it in a whiteout, and I'm almost crying because it was such a beautiful movie. And I love Huskies so much. Good night, boys. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Night-night, guys. I love you, boys. You're my favorite boys here. Yeah, you are. Good night, Frick. Good night, Frick. You ready to boops? Boop! Frick. Boop! Boop! You were so funny last week on this. I know, no one ever booped him before. Boop! I love you guys. Now, this is a special one over here. This one is River. River's... Hey! Knock it off, Johnny. Johnny, being rude. This is River. River is one of our puppies from 2 years ago. We know his owners. They are having a hard time keeping him contained because he's a Husky mix. And Huskies like to get escaped. He's a Husky pit mix, the Pitsky. He's a very sweet boy. He didn't remember me at first last night, but then I kind of blew into his face and, oh man, he just about peed himself. He was so happy. He was crying. He was like, oh, it's Uncle Matt. I know you, Uncle. I remember you. You're my friend. It's like, yeah. And that, folks, is why I do this. If a dog remembers me a couple of years from now and does that, well, it makes my life worth living. It really does. I love you, dude. We're going to get you home soon. So we're trying to help out River's parents because they're strapped for cash right now. They need to reinforce the bottom of their kennel so he can't dig out. I think Tressa was coming up with an idea of like burying chicken wire They can't really do concrete. I was saying maybe paver stones or cattle panels they can get at Tractor Supply. But again, this is all about on a low budget. Everybody's strapped for cash. I'm not sure if we're going to ask for donations from the public for this. I've been told nobody's got money and nobody's donating right now, so we're really careful about asking for any donations because PAWS might need donations just to keep going at one point. So, yeah. Hopefully we can find some solution for this guy so we can go home. So he's loved here. Dogs are always welcome back here because we love them. I saw one of our dogs one of our dogs was being advertised for adoption on Facebook from the person who was fostering him, and I didn't recognize him at first. Like, that dog looks familiar, and I had to look up the names. Like, oh gosh, that's Remy or Ren. Yeah. He's going to come back, I think, tomorrow. We told him, like, we'll take him back. In fact, I think one of our volunteers wants to take him home soon because we all love him quite a bit, and we were happy that he was in a home. But I guess the other dog in the home isn't liking Rennie so much, so it's not Ren's fault. I call him Rennie. Anyways, River, I love you. You're a good boy. I've been talking about another dog. It's not fair. You're a sweet boy, sir. You did really good today. I love you so much. Yeah. I'll turn the fan on before I leave, okay? Night-night, dude. And we got Sassy and Daffy, our 13-year-olds. I thought they were the oldest dogs here, but I guess they're not anymore. Hi, Daffy. Hi, Sassy. Hi, girls. Hi, Daffy. I'm coming in to say goodnight to you, too. Hi, Daffy. Yeah. It's hot in here tonight. These dogs get a lot of special time with people here. That's one of the nice things about rescues. The nice thing about the shelter, I've been told, is it's completely climate controlled. It's sealed. The dogs are not in the cold or the heat or they're kept in a nice area. They don't get outside much. They have an indoor courtyard in the middle of the building, which looks really nice, but they don't get to see the sky or anything. But hopefully, I'm sure they get to walk sometimes. They got a lot of property there. They just don't have a dog yard outside yet. I'm sure they will eventually. Yeah. Like I said, they got a completely climate-controlled indoor building, and that's got to be pretty nice. I think our dogs really like to go outside sometimes. They like to have the outdoor shoots. But again, like I said, our dogs have to deal with the heat. They have to deal with the cold. There's trade-offs on everything. Oh, Daffy. Oh, Sassy. Yeah, at least here you got a good uncle who loves you. I know. And they got good volunteers. They got good people at the other places, too. Nobody gets in this business for the money. You got to have... Well, there's some people maybe, but most of the people, I'm sure everybody at the shelter and all the other rescues in town, they do it because they love dogs. And it gives our lives meaning. It gives us purpose. And it's better than just having an office job. Oh, Daffy. You guys got water. Okay, girls, I got to go. Good night, puppy. I'll be right back. I got to turn the swamp cooler on, or at least turn the fan on, so it's pretty hot back here. It's such a humid night. Can't really run the swamp cooler, so it's like 50% humidity out. It just makes it unbearably humid in here. Okay, now this is Mimi. That's a 9-year-old poodle girl. Mimi. And she's a special needs girl. Mimi. She's blind. Mimi. Honey, come on there. It's not fair to you. Hi, sweetie. Hey, hon. Hi. Hi, Mimi. Hi. Hi, sweetie. I know. Hi. She's not really settled in just yet. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Oop, sorry. I'm going to zoom out. Shh. Guys. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. She's a real cute doll. I'm going to get some pictures of her in the next couple days. Yeah. She's going to be pretty easy to take. Blind dogs, they just need a little more help. She's just not doing as well as my girl. I have a blind dog at home. My blind dog at home, most people can't even tell she's blind for the most part. She does so well. Mimi here, she has a hard time. In fact, my dog at home is named Mimi, so that's my blind dog, yeah. So that's the second blind dog I've known as Mimi, which is just weird. Huh. I know, do I smell good? I know, it's getting hot in here. I know. I'll turn the fan on in a sec, okay? I gotta go. Mimi, we love you. It's gonna get better. Yeah. Don't know much about her just yet. All I know is she wouldn't eat just regular kibble. She wanted canned food tonight, didn't you? Didn't you? Yeah. That made her happy. Good night, Mimi. We love you. It's going to be good, okay? I'll turn the fan on in a second here. Sweet dreams, hon. Night nights. Then we got... This was where our, one of our puppies was. She was adopted. Miss Lady Gaga. Yeah, she was adopted, thankfully. I'll miss her. She was a really good girl. We had a lot of fun the last week. It's always great when it's just one-on-one with a puppy. That's the best. You know, having a whole litter of puppies come at you is a really wonderful thing, but being able to just really spend one-on-one with a puppy, it's like really, yeah. I really love that. And here we got Mr. Parker. Parker was supposed to be picked up in July, but I think one of his owners had a death in the family, so he's had a bit of a setback. Parker is our oldest boy here. He's 15 years old. He's a dachshund mix. Parker! There you are. Hi, mister. I know, I'll give you a Benadryl. He's got some kind of allergy going on right now, so he's tired. You guys are really good for a 15-year-old, though. Oh, Parker. Oh, mister. You say goodnight? Well, I'm not going to open the door if you could. Well, maybe I will. Hey, Parker. Need these little lovin's? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Of course you do. I'm always in a hurry to leave, but these dogs really like to be tucked in. I mean, I think they really like having, I know I do, but they really like having someone tell them, you know, right before they go to bed, we love you. And sweet dreams, mister. It's going to be okay. Yeah. Makes them have nice, happy dreams, I hope. I love you, Mr. Parker. Yeah. Mama and Daddy's going to come get you soon. I know. I'm not sure what's going on with them. I'll ask Tressa again later. What's going on? Okay. We're 27 minutes in, so I got to get going, mister. I love you, Parker. You're a good boy, mister. And then we got Formosa. Oh, the fiery Formosa. The hard Formosa. I know. Formosa nearly got adopted with Karina, but the old lady was afraid that Formosa had something with her eye. I don't know what went on with her eyes. And I don't see anything wrong with her eyes. She didn't have cherry eye. I don't see what she was talking about. She wanted us to send her to a specialist. And, well, we don't have that kind of funds. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was. And I'm all third-hand accounts here, so I'm not sure what's really going on. So I shouldn't speak. But Formosa's back, and Formosa is a wonderful girl. She's only 3 years old. She's a diva. She loves people. She has a hard time being picked up. I'm not sure what's up with that, but she likes being held. So, good night, Formosa. I got to get going on. I'm getting tired. I got dogs at home and wondering where the heck I am. Oh. And this is Buddy. He was like our third buddy this year. So we were calling him Bud for the longest time because we had too many buddies. Oh, Bud. Oh, Bud, show off those boy Joels. I know. You got some big old balls, mister. I know. Good night, mister. I love you. You're a good boy. Yeah. I'm not sure if Mimi's fixed or not. Him and his brother were taking a lot of interest in her. So I had to send them in so she could, or send her in. Keep her away from them. Yeah. Good night, mister. I love you, dude. He's got like a howdy doody face. All those freckles on his face. I call them freckles. I don't know what they are. They're just like, I don't know if they're marks or scars or. He's a happy boy. Jumps on my lap. He's a very sweet guy. Gets along with everybody. Good night, mister. I love you, buddy. Sweet dreams. This is AJ. AJ's being a little more friendly now. He's not with his brother all the time. AJ. Good night, AJ. I love you. Thanks for running off the minute I said you're being a little more friendly. He is. He's friendly. He's just shy in the kennels. He's a lot more friendlier outside. He's been doing better. Because he used to not come up to the bars much. He'd just hang outside and just ignore us for the most part. Once I open the door, maybe he'll come in. Hey, AJ, you'll come out? It's like, you're full of me. You're full of it, bud. I'm not falling for that. Yeah, you are. You'll totally fall for it. Hi, AJ. Good night, AJ. I'll let you go. I know it's late. It's getting hot in here. I'll get some air moving in a second here. This is my favorite boy here. This is the lovely Mr. Bugs. Bugs has come a long, long way. Bugs did not like to be touched. Did not like to be handled. He did not like to be petted. And it took me weeks. Weeks of just slowly getting my hand closer and closer. Not touching. And weeks of me just giving him little bits of petting, little bits of touching while I give him treats. And now he demands it. Now he demands it. He gets along with most dogs, but he is an unfixed male, so he can be aggressive with some boys. I had him out. I had Snoopy and Stacy here the other day to meet Chloe, and he wanted to challenge Snoopy. Snoopy knew what was going on. Snoopy's like, are you kidding me? Because Snoopy's a Jack Russell. He's 13 years old, and he's a pro. Bugs here would have been in a lot of trouble if I had stepped in. Yeah, I know. You don't know much yet, because Bugs is just 2. And he's been the leader of his little litter of puppies. He had a whole litter of dogs. He was part of a horde. I think he's one of the alpha dogs of that horde. Yeah, I know. Nobody likes the whole alpha beta thing. There's no such thing. There's a hierarchy. Okay, he was the top dog. Okay, whatever you wanted to say. He was the guy who was. Everybody else was like, okay, we don't mess with him. So call it whatever you want. He was top of the hierarchy in the horde, but he was also not letting anybody touch him or pet him or love on him. He didn't know that people could be loving. I know. And now he's a very good boy. And the only reason I've had him around Snoopy is because I would love to take him home, but my boys, now I have too many boys. I have too many dogs already. I have 4 dogs, and I was hanging out here, and all the love I get from these special individuals like Bugs or Chloe or Sasha or Frickin' Frack or River or any of these guys, Lola and Molly and Bella, all the dogs we've known. And there's been a lot of dogs in the last. I've been doing this for 6 years, not so much with PAWS, but I've been helping out dogs for 6 years. I volunteered at DHS, the old shelter, 6 years ago. But before that, I was helping my neighbor's dog. I helped out my neighbor's dog for 8 months while she was in the hospice. And she came home, and then she went back to hospice. I was told she wasn't going to be coming back, and so the dogs went off to the shelter. And I volunteered at the shelter because I love the dogs so much. Oh. And then they got adopted. And so I stopped having out there and took a bit of a break for a couple months. And then Peggy said she needed more help here, and this was not too far from where I live. And I've been here ever since. I've taken a few breaks here and there, but I always keep on coming because this is what I like to do. I like to help out dogs, and I like to do photography and videos. And it makes me happy. And it beats having a job as a greeter at Walmart. Oh, yeah. Even if it doesn't pay much. I only get paid in dog slobber and love. But you know what? That love is priceless. I know. I got to do a video on volunteering and how much it's worth doing. We need more volunteers. Bugs, I got to go, buddy. I love you, dude. I am so proud of you, Bugs. You've come such a long, long way. And I'm so proud to be part of that journey. I love you, Bugs. And I mean it. You know I do. And this is our special needs boy. This is Wobbles. Wobbles was basically from an inbred breeding litter, I think. It's a type of brain issue that he has. It's a cerebral, I forget what it's called. Somebody, another person on Facebook quoted what it was one day. It sounds what it is. It's kind of a degenerative brain disease. But it's not like a fast-acting degeneration. He's not deteriorating. He's been like this since I've known him. We've known him for about 2 years now. Yeah, he was adopted by one of our volunteers at one point. And then he went to live with her ex-boyfriend. But then the boyfriend had to move away, and now he's back with us. And he's a really good boy. Yes, he is. He's an attention getter. Yeah. He gets along with everybody really well. Yeah, he does. He just has this wobbly instability to him. Kind of looks like he's drunk or something. He's having down. He plays some music, make him look like he's jamming down. We're jamming. I want to jam it with you. We're jamming. Now he's not moving. You're funny, dude. You're real funny. Thanks a lot. I start singing and making funny. He's like, well, I'm just going to stand still and make you look like a fool there, Mr. Matt. I love you, Mr. Wobbles. I know. Mr. Wobbles is a good boy. I know. You don't get enough affection or love. I know you don't. This is why I'm here so late. Because I feel really guilty when I go home and I think, gosh, I didn't give Wobbles enough love. I didn't give Bo enough love. I didn't give Molly enough love. I think about those nights and I realize that's when I have to really work harder to make sure each dog had a little more affection. And that's why I like the bedtime show, because it means I go by each dog and I get to see on video that each dog was told they were loved. Told sweet dreams, good night. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. Yeah. And we love you. It's meditation in love. Yeah. Good night, Mr. Wobbles. I love you, dude. Sweet dreams. It's going to be a good night, okay? It's going to be better tomorrow, dude. Yeah. I'll turn the fan on in here a second, guys. Anyways. Well, let me turn the fans on real quick. Okay. I have to turn the swamp coolers back on to at least low. It's going to be humid tonight, guys. But by 9 a.m. it'll be 86, so it's going to be pretty hot in the morning. And it's only got down to 80 so far, or I think it's 83 right now. It's almost 3 a.m. I don't know, Bugs. What the heck? Well, guys, you all did really good today. It was a nice night. It was a really nice time hanging out with everybody. I love you all. Good night, sweethearts. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweethearts. Well, I love you so. I hate to leave you, but I really must say, good night, sweethearts. Good night. All right, folks. That's going to do it for Friday, August 12th. I'm actually recording this a few nights later. I'm going to try to get this out tonight. It's going to be out by Monday morning, hopefully. So not too late. Not a whole week later, like I did last video. And we'll have more videos coming soon. Before we go, have 3 adoptions this week. We had Remy, who was adopted, but then I guess his foster home didn't work out. It was kind of a foster thing, and they wanted to rehome him, and we found out. And so we had one of our volunteers was already in love with this guy, and so she went home. She took him home, and he's a happy boy now. And then we had, let's see, little Lady Gaga. Little Lady Gaga's been adopted. She's a sweetheart.
I've already heard one of the comments on our last video that they said that she's really fitting in and they're really happy, and that always makes us happy. And let's see, last that we have is, oh yeah, Karina. Little Karina was adopted. I'm happy for her. She was having a real hard time in the rescue. It was really comfortable for her, and she was such a sweet little thing. I call her Minnie. Anyways, that's it for tonight, folks. No one's told you this tonight. You're wonderful. You're good. Keep on doing good things. Remember, we need volunteers, and it's a heck of a good mission. Yeah, it pays in love. It's worth doing. I promise you. It's a lot of work, though, but it's worth it. Good night, folks.